Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a shotgun run call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be...
They trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the FIU Panthers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Try the ground game here with running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
He's hit Williams and throws it incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch.
Well, quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You need to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He'll hand it off. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's a toss play to the right. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow them to run the football on them to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Damn.
Short connection to the tight end here.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passes.
That was a perfect call.
And really well executed.
Offense gets second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. St. Georgia first down.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this
Georgia.
You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The line speaks McDonald. But the play loses his yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense behind the 6, facing a second and long.
From the shotgun inside.
Handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is scored by the defense flying to the football.
7 by the drive coming up. But it's third down and long. There's the snap. Looking to control the ball.
McDonald.
field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Using the ground game here. Taylor has the handoff. Tackle made it. Nice pickup on the ball.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Breaks it open space.
Love those positive yards on first and 10. And the first down looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with the guy
Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody
who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. Now even throw in Geno Atkins, quite a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's made on the right side. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to score the run to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Florida International. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's McDonald. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Did the defense come up with a stop this time? They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On the run, it's Young. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker.
Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is
just seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. We've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've only converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal on the 9.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. A safety. And he heads out of bounds, going backwards on that play. He didn't want to take the hit.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He's going to run. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Blocked by the receiver. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Toss play to the outside. Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge
to give them a spot to go.
If you're not
able to do that,
you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looks and finds his target.
There.
They bring down the receiver,
But that's a nice gain on that play. He'll drop back here on third down.
Pass is caught. They convert on third and set him up first down on the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw forward on third and short. Looking downfield for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
On a body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press here. The defense backing away. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. First play of the second half was a handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with a great run game.
Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. He keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Georgia offense throw now on first down.
It's
made on the left side. Muscles past the defender. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught for a 2-point conversion, so now they're down just 1 score. Kickoff team out there, fired up and just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the ground, it's Jackson. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And first down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught quickly. tackle, but first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. In the red area, it's Young. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Send the back in motion. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Rovers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing.
McCammon on escape, it's a sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's White. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out-route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. A great play by the defense. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. He reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. It's FIU with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Powers through. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Trying to muscle for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far in fourth down tries. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here we go on fourth down. Picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 8 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First down, we're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time, a completion. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. He finds his man. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. Back to throw again. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. And they play keep away to just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff running left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Snags a good throw. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.